it's disappointing to like know what's potentially going on around my kid.
What did Buttspot say? What did Buttspot say? I'm here just to see the Kyle Angel trigger. Oh, yeah. I'm Butt just to see the Kyle a butt trigger.
I'm Butt just to see the Kyle a butt trigger.
All right, let's see it. Let's see it. Let's test it. Oh, I need to figure out how to get it to work on YouTube as well. I mean, on people in the room. People in the room should be able to trigger it as well. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Oh, good. Cowboy Framing is still on. Brielle got me a sweet little gift. I got cooked mutton. She even cooked the mutton. She's very good at cooking mutton. Red wool, cherry sapling, some flowers, and gunpowder. So sweet. My son, on the other hand,
Hey, at least I'm practicing Civil 6.
yeah, Civil 6. Yes, go practice Civil 6. Civilization 6 or Civ 6. Cooking mutton. She's good at cooking mutton.
Kyle, did you take your old man gummies that help your digestive difficulties?
Thank you, Dio. Thank you, Dio. Newly added to the shelf because he was being mistreated on Carter's desk. A little Tom Nook friend. Also, I need to add... Oh no, where did it go? I may have thrown it away. Let's not talk about that. I got a sweet little Father's Day card from Brielle. And I asked, why is everyone as tall as Daddy? She said, it's hard to make people long. Also, Emily's hair. Yeah, I can spell it. Mutton. Look. Mutton. That's true, though. You're right. She didn't make me taller. Or she did make me taller, but she also made the ground shorter. Good call, Dio. Kieran, what don't you like about the way I say mutton? There's mutton wrong with the way I say mutton. That is very loud. I'm so sorry. Oh, the music is loud too. Why is that so loud? That's weird. I don't know what made those do that. All right, let's do another test. That's better. That's better. Okay. Let's take a look around, see what we want to do. We do want to... Did we want to wall this? Hey! Hey! There he is! Nothing I should... Oh! Now I feel bad. You see, Kirump, I'm so used to people making fun of the way I say things, even when it's a non-native English speaker asking me how I say a word, I just instantly assume you know better than I do, except in this case, I knew how to say it. Yes, mutton. Mutton. M-U-T-T-O-N. It was back in there. Anyways, cracked nether bricks. That's a pretty good one, Dio. That's pretty good. Yeah, mutton is lamb. I don't know if it's like a certain cut. Is it a certain cut? Let's see. The first time I ever heard the word, the flesh of a mature sheep used for food. Okay, so it's just the general term. I wasn't sure if it was like, a certain cut. The first time I ever heard the word was on Princess Bride. And I had to look up what mutton meant. Because he talks about the MLT and the mutton is nice and lean. Okay, so we need item frame. Now I know it's carne de cordero. Oh, whoops. Boop. Boop. That's good. Nether bricks are good. Cracked ones at that. Okay, let's fly out. So I got this textured. I got the wheat field in. I don't think I did that on stream. I think I did that off stream. Okay, that's all good. We were working up here last stream. I need to finish these. Actually, did I do this off camera? I may have done this part off camera too. Yeah, let's head up there and finish those. I'm just glad that Kirump is aware that being here and learning how to speak English better is something to do very carefully. I wouldn't want you suffering from a pin-pin merger. Oh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. What are these? Oh, yeah. Oh, he got sea lanterns. Oh, why am I not picking up? That's weird. There they go. Yay. How look in. Ooh, they look good in this shader pack. They look real good. Ooh. They look good in this shader pack I've got. I like it.
They look good without a shader pack.
They do. They do indeed. Frog lights, not necessarily. Not at least in my build, anyhow.
If you need more, let me know.
I will let you know. Thank you, buddy.
Yep.
Sweet. Ooh, and I want to see. Well, we'll look at that later. I need to focus, Kyle. We have a mission. Dio, keep me on track. In fact, come with me. Okay, so yes, these things over here. Let's go up this way. So I need my glass. Glass panes. I need stone brick stairs. Let's go ahead and make a few more of those. And andesite walls. Got plenty of those. Oh, and end rods. Yeah, those end rods. They came in quite handy. And I have just enough to have one extra. So it's just one. And then two of the walls. Let's go ahead and get that out. And I like how it does just a half pane of glass on that side. And more wall. Wall. We'll do the end rods at the end. Ah! Fell. I fell. There we go. Ha ha ha. That's not going to work, though. There we go. Now, I think I put them down. I don't know that it matters, though. Does it matter? Oh, yeah, it does. No? Okay, we got to go get that one. Ah! I'm coming! Ow! There it goes. Okay. Man, these level 3 rockets. I'm not used to them. That was always an eternal debate on SMPs. Or it is always an eternal debate, because some people swear by the higher level rockets. I'm a level 1 guy. I don't control it well enough. Slower is safer with me. And then a wall. Okay. Same deal over here. Whoops, that's not that. You are an end rod. Sounds like an insult. You end rod. Nice, I think we're good. Did I? Oh, whoops. No, we're not good. Hold on. What? Oh, that didn't place in the right place. Boom. And then, oh, whoops. Unless you're going across long. Well, right, exactly. Which I typically rarely, well, not that I rarely did it, but I don't know how I missed those. There we go. Now we're all set. All right, let's see if that all looks nice and symmetrical. Right. We have teleporters for that. Or at least functional teleporters. That's pretty cool. I dig that. But I'm now The deep slate, I think I'm gonna ditch it. I may do it somewhere else, but I think I'm gonna lose that because it is connected now. The initial idea was that this would be hanging, but then I did those, and I don't think I need them now. I do have a little project I need to go unstack some cows so that I can breed them and kill some because I'm running low on steaks. And I don't think I can breed the ones that are stacked, at least not easily. See, Carter wanted to play more. Oh, you can use leads on boats? Ooh, that's cool. Carter wanted to play more Civ 6 tonight because I introduced Carter to Civ 6. Oh yeah, Brielle wanted me to show you all her little village that she started. It's adorable. We'll fly over and take a closer look in just a minute. Speak of the devil. Come here, would you like to give everyone a tour of your village? You want to take control? Okay, just a second. Excuse you? I did not give you permission to drink my smoothie. Well, I did anyway, she says. Did you? That was the Kyle Angel. Okay. Let's beep, 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 beep. We're gonna put it to your level.
So this is my face. I have this one shape. I slotted them. And I have my crops.
Speak up, nice and loud.
My crops actually extend all the way here. I'm a bit excessive. Oh no, I'm used to doing this. I can feel the thing in my bob. Oh, did I? Okay, you have some of my carrots, Daddy. I trampled my crops.
Oh, I can take some of your carrots. Thank you.
Well, I trampled them. You don't have my waste.
I haven't been over here yet. I was waiting.
He doesn't have. Well, I got it for you. This is my old house. I moved out into my village. So, I did this. I have a red bed in here.
I like your rug.
Yeah, that was. And I have a woodcutter because I saw tons of people have this. And I created this myself. And I can actually show you. You are not allowed to tell anyone.
Oh, secret door.
Yeah. And you can. No, I'm actually not going to break it, but I have stuff back there. But yeah, you guys saw that. You better not tell anyone. Oh, Bubba gave me this shulker box. What's in your industry? You have an axolotl.
Axolotl? Yeah, I got an axolotl. Oh, I forgot about these. Oh, that's where my fortune picks are. That's right. Cowboy said I won't tell, I promise.
You're on. Okay, you better not go back there.
You can trust a cowboy.
Okay. So I've started building this village. Ignore this. This is going to come later. But this is my first. No, this one's my first house. That one's my second. That one's third. That one's my real house. I wanted it magenta. It's a little fairy cottage. And it's adorable. And now this one is a big deluxe. So people can actually have a vacation home here. I can't get in the door. So it has a nice barrel for them to store their stuff because this is a vacation home again. I think I'm gonna have 3 vacation homes. Yeah. So it's the deluxe. So it has a furnace and a crafting table and a bed and a flower pot. And this one has tons of windows. It's like a fisherman hut, but / modern. I don't know. And then this is my house. I can't show you what I have. Because this is but this is my bed. I have the ender. I have this. Bubba gave me it. And, oh yeah, I have 14 coal. And that's my base.
Hello, United States. I'm doing well. Oh, how do I join? Sorry, I was reading that and there was a glare on the screen because it was low. If you check the description, there are instructions on how to join the server. This is a supporter server, so you've got to be a Minecraft or YouTube member, Twitch subscriber, or Patreon patron. And that's how you join. If you're interested in the cheapest route, the Patreon is the cheapest route, but you get the least benefits that way. That's right. Or you do like Cowboy and you become a Triple Crown winner and do all three. Bless him. All right, I'm going to plop these in here. We're going to go unstuck cows. Unstuck, unstack. There we go. Why is there a saw in front of the bed? That was, I don't know why it was in front of the bed, but it was a wood cutter. It's like a stone cutter, but a wood cutter. It's a modded thing. All right. Oh, I don't know why I did that. I need an open hand. Here we go. We ready? Let's go start down here at this end. Okay. Oh! Interesting. It didn't separate them, but it did cut the group in half, kind of. That's interesting. I got some meat already. Yeah, so when you get to 3, you can do the middleman. And there, oh, take it. Interesting. We will keep that one. Wait, did I just? No. Actually, I think that's fine. We shall breed what we have. Ah, let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Oh, why am I going down here for wheat? Or why am I even bothering to, like, I was going to go harvest wheat. Why am I doing that? I don't have a whole lot of wheat, actually. Oh, so Brielle said something that reminded me of a joke that I'm pretty sure I've told before. But I'm going to say it again anyways, because she was talking about, that's my first house, that's my second house, and this is my third house. And they're all just like right there in a row. So, and my apologies. It's a church joke, but it's really good. So there was a guy who got stranded on a deserted island, and he was there for a number of years, and then finally a nearby transport big container ship saw him, and they found him because like he was there for so long. He had like built up a lot of structures and things, and so you couldn't miss him. And so they rescue him, and he's so grateful to be, back on, back into civilization. And so, of course, all the news outlets want to interview him. So he goes to do an interview, and they start looking at pictures of everything he had built on the island. And they're like, well, yeah, we'll say it was Tom Hanks. They said, Tom, like, this is incredible that you built all of these things. And he goes, yeah, I just felt like I needed to keep myself busy. They're like, okay, well, what are all of these buildings? Well, okay, so that hut right there, that's where I lived. And then this hut over here, that was like my kitchen area, because I felt like that should be like separated from where I slept, And then we're like, okay, well, what's this beautiful building here? Oh, that's my church. Oh, okay. He's like, yeah. It was just really important to me that I still had like a place of worship, They're like, okay. Well, what about that building over there that looks kind of similar? He goes, oh, that's the church I used to go to. Oh, man. It's a funny thing in the church world when we talk about, like, church growth, getting new members, right? It's always kind of funny because the people you're not targeting, or at least the people you shouldn't be targeting, are people going to other nearby churches. So when those people join your church or even just start attending, we kind of immediately start going, okay, so you told us you were going to that church for, I don't know, 10 years. Doesn't matter how long. Now you're coming over here. Okay, what? Was there like a legitimate problem and you left? Are you looking for somewhere closer? Or, and this is always a valid question to be concerned about, are you a problem? It's like there's no greater red flag than when someone says, oh yeah, I've attended such and such church for 20 years. Have you really? Oh. I can't not just harvest all of them. I don't need all of them. But now next time I go to breed the cows, I won't need to. Oh, another joke I thought about earlier. I think I have told this one before. And this one I thought about because of Dio pointing out the lower ground here, right? Okay, I'm going to shorten this joke because the first time I heard it, it took so long to tell, and I was like, that was not worth the wait. So there's this farmer, and actually this may have originated as like a dumb Polak joke, but at the risk of pensive elephant lurking, we'll just say it was a dumb farmer. He built this beautiful barn, and for his prized horse. He had this really, really large horse, and he wanted to build a nice new barn. Why's the farmer gotta be dumb? Not you. Well, he has to be dumb because it's part of the punchline. You would rather be a dumb farmer than just a farmer. But his neighbor, so he builds this, we'll get to it, but his neighbor farmer is a smart farmer. So he builds this beautiful barn, he gets it done, and his neighbor comes over. I was like, man, this barn is beautiful. What'd you build it for? He's like, oh, build it for my horse over there. That's fantastic. I was just about to put him in. You want to help me? You want to help me get him in the barn? Yeah, sure. So his neighbor grabs the lead and starts helping him get the horse into the barn. And they get the horse to the front of the barn, to the barn door, and the horse's ears. So this really tall horse, right? And remember, I'm shortening this greatly. Well, the horse gets to the barn door, but his ears are just a little too tall. And they hit the barn door, and the horse just kicks. And he's like, oh, I don't like this. I'm not going to fit. So they're like, oh, and the dumb farmer says, man, I just built this beautiful farm. I'm gonna have to like cut something into the door so that his ears will fit through. And his neighbor said, no, don't mess with your beautiful barn. Just like dig a trench under the door a little bit. And the dumb farmer looked at him and said, you idiot. It's his ears that are too long, not his legs. It's beautiful. Oh, am I full? Did I miss any? No, I didn't actually. See, cowboy, now you are going to be telling that one for weeks to come. I just know. That's a good question, Kirimp. Okay, I'm only going to count from when I have memory, right? But you also have to understand when you have a parent that's on staff at a church, like my dad was, you do move as as the job changes. Not that that impacts me too much. It would have impacted me more in the years I'm not going to count. But starting at, say, age 4. First one, which we left for very valid reasons. Second one. Third one. Went from the second to the third for very valid reasons as well. Those reasons were I was in middle school at that point, and I did not fit in with the other kids in the slightest. And so I asked my mom, hey, can I go to church with my friends from school? Which ended up being like a great thing for me in like the long term. Like I can point to a lot of things that happened through that benefit me now. So I went from the second church to the third church. Then from the third church to the fourth church, because it was my now brother-in-law was one of the pastors there, and they were kind of starting the church, and I wanted to help them get the worship team started and stuff. So I went to that church, and then I ended up back. Then fifth church, fourth to fifth, left that church because of some really crazy stuff. One day I might tell stories about that. Fourth to fifth, which ironically was the first. So the church I'm at now was the church I started with, where my dad was on staff many years ago. That's something I don't know that I've mentioned before. So 5. If I went back since birth, you might add 2 or 3, because we were in Georgia for about a year. That didn't last long. And then there was there was maybe just 1 prior to that. So 7 total, but 5 that I can actually remember. One day, why not today? I don't know. It would just seem kind of random. I mean, I can give you the summary of it now. Well, so here's a fun story. So this church was a very modern, progressive thinking church in terms of how we did things. And so we would, on occasion, do a secular song that related to the sermon that would be preached. So like we did Beatles, we did Coldplay, of course we did Coldplay. We did what's it called? Beverly Hills. That's not the one I was thinking of, but we did Beverly Hills. It was awesome. And it was a sermon on greed. So we did Beverly Hills. I actually have to look this up because I don't remember what the name of the song was. Cupid's Chokehold. Gym Class Heroes, Cupid's Chokehold. Take a look at my girlfriend. She's the only one I got. Sermon was on like relationships and stuff. And so, but it was, so here's the thing. It's a fine idea. I like the idea of it because in the culture we were wanting to create, it was very much we want to be able to do music that the people coming in can relate to because they know it already, right? Because one problem with church is someone comes in and feels like an outsider because we start doing songs they ain't never heard before. And so every now and then we would do these secular songs that related to the sermon. Back up. Secular songs that were supposed to relate to the sermon. The pastor would change it at the last minute and do something totally different. And so here we are singing Eleanor Rigby, and it ain't got nothing to do with what he's preaching. And so the people are just left to sit there wondering, like, why did we just do Coldplay? Oh, the best part, Dio, of doing Beverly Hills was, so I was on drums at this church, but I did do BGVs every now and then. So my job was the gimme, 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 gimme. And then on the Cupid's Chokehold, I did the ba-da-da-da. We did Viva La Vida. We were supposed to do, there was one Coldplay song we were supposed to do, but I got violently ill the night before. And this was, at one point, a portable church, which meant we bought a truck so that we could be one of the people lugging the church equipment early every Sunday morning. We would go to the storage facility where our trucks sat during the week, and we'd get to the church building, which at this point was a school, and we had 3 massive trailers filled with all the equipment, and we had a team of volunteers. We would unload that equipment. It was all stored it was a really cool process, and there was a whole company behind it. And we'd meet in a school, which was great because the school charged us essentially nothing for rent. Like, it was like, I don't know, $100 a month or a week or something. It was like nothing. It was pretty cool. So we'll get to more stories, but there's a teaser of where the problem stemmed from. Also, fun tidbit, that pastor, as far as I'm aware, is still a police officer in our town. So I'm always paranoid that I'm going to get pulled over, and it's going to be him. If I ever end up in prison, that's why. Because he's the one that pulled me over. Never had a building. Yeah. So we did a storefront for a while. And then we had the opportunity to go portable, and it was pretty cool. Unfortunately, I wasn't there for very long while it was portable. I think we were only there doing portable. I don't know. What would you say, Em? 4 months? 5 months? It seems like we didn't do it that long. Yeah. So Emily was on staff there for about 9 months. And a big part of her job was doing the contract stuff for the portable church, which was the name of the company. Are they even still around? Let's see. Portable church. I'm curious. Yeah, portablechurch.com. They're still a thing. That's pretty cool. They were awesome to work with. Not cheap. Not cheap. But like, they look at what you need and they tell you, okay, you're going to need this many trailers and spend this much money. And so like, Dio, you'll love this. So like on the trailer, right? There's like all these big containers on wheels. And so like and all of them are like labeled. And so, there would be like 2 that go to like the preschool area, right? And so you roll both of those to the preschool area and you open one of them and it's got like barricades that you set up in a hallway because you couldn't be in the classrooms. We were in the cafeteria auditorium thing. and the hallways. We could not go in the classrooms, which totally made sense. So we made classrooms in the hallways. And so you open the big bin and, or the big, rolling cart thing. You pull all of the dividers and stuff, and there's toys and all that stuff. And then the other one, you open up the doors to the big rolling thing, and it's a TV with speakers ready to like play, videos for the kids or whatever, do some songs and stuff with them. It was, oh, and a changing table. Yeah, for preschool, one of the carts was the changing station for changing diapers. It was so cool. Man, I wonder what happened to that equipment. Huh? You don't want to know? Oh. Well, I know it ended up at a church somewhere. New reward, Kyle Church Stories. No, that's a free one. Oh, that's such a free one. Because I have so many. My problem is... So the problem is, I can definitely do old ones. Current ones, I can't do too much. Unless it's like someone that's not at the church anymore, isn't related to anyone at the church, and I can be nice and vague about it. Is there an easier way? Can I like... No. There's not an easier way to... Hey, Debeltonator! Alright, well, let's at least just do this. It is... Okay, so here's what my life is at work, though. Every single day, just about. Today in particular. I bet every 30 minutes I thought to myself, I need to remember this next time someone asks me, what do you do all day? Because people are curious at the church and outside of the church. Genuinely curious what I do all day. It's not that they're questioning that I work. People just want to know because it's a very different, unique kind of job. And I had a thought today that, one of the things I find fascinating in the church world is we tend to end up with, and I am the chief of these, we tend to end up with a lot of jack of all trades. And I believe every church needs someone on staff that their title might as well be jack of all trades. That would be my title. I am that person, and I'm happy to be that person at my church. I can do carrots at both of these. That might be interesting. I need my bucket though. So I had a thought today. Oh no, I've lost where I was going with that. It'll hit me. Oh, I thought today about why churches attract and almost require us to be jack of all trades, right? So today, for instance, I did nothing but tear down stage decorations and reset up a stage so that it was back to normal. So getting all the mics set back up and instruments that were moved and making sure all of the chords are in the right places and sound checking every individual line. But a lot of this is also vacuuming the stage. So I get out this massive vacuum that we have that is really fun to use, and I'm vacuuming the stage. I'm going around and I'm repositioning chairs in the congregation. And it's almost like I'm like, part of the day was like event planner. Part of the day was janitor. Part of the day was audio engineer. And it's all these different things. And I thought, no wonder, like, in ministry, we need and always end up being jack of all trades, because we aren't, most churches, kind of like most pastors, except I actually mean this and believe this. Most churches aren't big enough to be able to hire people to do this stuff. And if I asked a volunteer to do it, shoot me. Because I love them, but I would just have to go behind them and double check everything. Also, it wouldn't be right of me to ask a volunteer to do it because I'm there. They have their own day job. That's one thing I actually get a lot, and it kind of upsets me when people are like, well, why don't you just ask a volunteer to do it? Well, first of all, what I'm doing isn't necessarily that easy. Actually, Kieran, I could provide data to support that. Data that shows you how many churches are not huge. That is data that does exist. Especially within, like, if you look at denominational data, not necessarily like all churches across the board. But yeah, most, I can confidently say, and there is data to back it up, that most churches that exist have less than 600 in weekly attendance, which is kind of where I would say large church begins, which doesn't seem like much because there are some churches that have, tens of thousands of weekend attendance. Those are the extreme minority. Those are like a percent of churches. The vast majority of churches are 100 people or less on a Sunday morning. We are in an awkward size where we're like, we actually read a really good article by a pastor who passed away a year or two ago, Timothy Keller. He has a really good article. Article sounds weird. Blog sounds weird. It's like an essay on church-sized culture and how different church sizes breed different kinds of culture. And there's one really good example that I'll give in a second on this. But basically, when we look at that, we are like we are like in a weird place where we're a medium-sized church that's on the cusp of becoming a large church. So our weekend attendance is about 250, right? And in his book, large started us at like 400 or something. And we're at this weird growing pain stage where like it's just slow growth, which not that we care about growth because we care about people. And that's a problem that a lot of people have with churches. Oh, they only care about the numbers. Well, yeah. People is what we're trying to reach. That's kind of what we're mandated to do. And so anyways, in this blog post, he talks about church size culture and how churches of different sizes tend to have different types of cultures among the congregation. And one great example of this is when you look at the worship ministry, the music ministry, when you look at the music, and in a small church, membership is willing to tolerate less quality because, oh, that's just good old Susie. Everybody loves Susie. She loves to sing. She can't sing, but boy, she loves to try, and we love to support her. Good job, Susie. Good job singing Amazing Grace. Good job, Susie. Good job singing Midnight Cry. Whatever you sing every time, Susie. That's a small church culture. There's nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Because everybody in the church knows everybody in the church. So we all know that it's Fifth Sunday. It's time for Susie to sing a solo. Oh yeah, we all have a Susie. Well, I don't, thankfully. I scare them away. I have had Susies inquire about joining the church. And one was very, very upfront. Well, y'all don't ever have times for like, special music? Well, every now and then the band will do a special song, but no, otherwise it's just worship. And then if the band does a special song, it's going to be me or Emily singing. Oh. Well, I want to find a church where I can sing solos. That's great. Go find a church where you can sing solos, Susie. We don't do that here. I don't. It's just not what we're doing. Because we are not a small church. We cannot have that mentality because we are a medium-sized church with some large size cultural aspects as well. And so here's what happens with us, right? I have people all the time tell me, I love it on the instrumentals. So I've got this old guitarist. And when I say old, he would agree he's old. He's the oldest member on the worship team. And he plays electric guitar. And he's just this old, like, kind of classic rock, kind of bluesy electric guitarist. Like he's got a duo, him and a keyboardist that go around and play at barbecue joints in the city, right? And I am so glad that he is a senior adult. Because if he were younger, my senior adults would probably be telling me that he plays too loud, or he plays too much, or he plays too rocky or too jazzy. They would be complaining. But he's one of them, so they won't complain. Want to tour the castle yeah, that'd be cool, cowboy. So anyways, Keith is his name. Keith, who, by the way, is going camping for the next 2 Sundays in. They're going on a nice long trip up to the mountains. So Keith is, so Keith is great. And he's really good at, like, during an instrumental, he does some meadly stuff, right? And, okay. Ironically, I just got a church text. So he, like, meadlies during the instrumentals. And, like, I'll give him feedback every once in a while. Normally what he does is great. And every now and then I'll say, hey, do a little bit less there, or don't do it there, or give me more there, right? So Keith will do meadlies and stuff. Well, I'll get comments from church members who are like my age, and they'll say, oh, you know, John and I, we always look at each other and grin during the instrumentals because he just starts to go to town during those instrumentals, and we just love it. It's just so fun. They didn't say we love it when Keith does this. They don't know Keith's name. Our church is big enough that they don't know everybody. And they don't even know everybody on the stage. They know the people who are in their small groups of influence, right? Church text, we can hear your Kyle. So this is the point. Not everybody in the church knows everybody. So if Keith wasn't a good guitarist, what they would be saying is, hey, your guitarist, is he supposed to be playing like that? That's what they would be saying. Or they just wouldn't be saying anything and they wouldn't be coming to the church because the music wouldn't sound good. And so when you start getting into out of the small church culture, suddenly Susie can't sing anymore because not everybody knows Susie. So this is an example of church size culture and how your church has to learn to adapt to these different sizes as it grows. And it's a really fascinating thing. And so that's something we struggle with. And like another thing that's like a church size culture issue is people who are like, okay, now I got to ditch these empty ones. People who think like every idea they have for a ministry needs to be done. I'd love to do a quilt ministry. You know what, Susie? You want to do a quilt ministry? You want to do a prayer quilt ministry? Go to it. I don't even understand what a prayer quilt ministry is supposed to be. I think they pray while they make quilts. Is that what it is? I know like prayer squares is a thing. And I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I know we used to have one. And that's great that we used to have one. Oh, Kirimp. Oh, Kirimp. Before I go off on this, please tell me if you're being serious or if you're being funny. I'm okay with either one. But if you're being funny, I won't go off. Not on you, on the subject. Because the answer is many times exclusively yes. Why not both? Okay, it can be both. Porque no los dos. Okay, let's go then. Okay, so here's the deal, right? The question, Emily, that Kieran asked, wait, people go to a church for the music? A very valid question that has a very clear answer, and the answer is a resounding yes. So here's the deal. Should they? Here's the thing, right? So part of what we're called to do as Christians is worship through music together. And the point of this is, here's the point of it. Here's the reason, right? Like, it's not like some just God thought it up. It's not like, it sounds nice, let's do it. No. He understands humanity. He understands humans. And it's no different than going to a concert, a Coldplay concert, a whoever concert. When I went to go see Foo Fighters and I'm singing Best of You with, I don't know, 20,000 other people, it's a very empowering moment as everybody is coordinated and singing the same song together. But if you had asked us to even read something on the screen together, we would be failing at that miserably. And the point of music is it allows us to coordinate our collective beliefs in an outlet that is timed and paced, and everyone can do it together. And so that's why we do it. That's why we sing songs, right? Okay, so here's the thing. To an extent, to a good, strong extent, it's okay to use a church's music to decide whether you want to attend this church, because we're human. We're imperfect. There could be some types of music or some types of songs that are a distraction to me. For instance, I could not go to a small church that had a Susie. I could not go to a small church that has a Susie, because if Susie gets up there to sing, I'm going to the bathroom, because I do not want to listen to that. And that's wrong. I should stay in there and support Susie. I have never heard a llama do that. Some llama just went. So, yeah, watch out, they spit. Someone should absolutely be cognizant of what type of worship music that would be so distracting to them. Whether maybe it's too loud. Some churches, the music is way too loud. Ours is very much not. And so, you know what? I can understand that. Like, my grandma used to ask me all the time, so we visited my grandparents' church one time, and my grandma had always told me, I think it's too loud, but I don't want to bother, the music man. So Kyle, would you tell me if you think it's too loud? And you know what? It wasn't too loud, but the drummer was too busy. He did too many fills. Too much of this. No. You need to just keep the beat, brother. Just keep the beat. So she wasn't wrong. She just wasn't verbalizing it correctly, because that distracted her. So there's nothing wrong with that. But here's where it becomes a problem, Kieran. And this is one of those things that I'm determined to write a book about one day. You going to bed?
Yeah, I'm just
Good night, buddy.
playing Civ 6.
How's Civ 6 treating you?
I'm liking it.
You're liking it? Good. All right, go to bed.
Instead of the guild
So
masters.
here's the deal. I'm going to write a book one day. Dio said goodnight, about how the greatest enemy of our worship is nostalgia. There is no greater enemy of our worship than nostalgia. I will have people every now and then. It's pretty rare. But they'll mention a song to me. Oh, you should do this one. And I have to kind of depending on who it is, think about how to respond. And a lot of times, it's not a good song. It's just not. I'm trying to think of a really good example. Take something like I'll Fly Away, right? Old classic hymn. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it in a technical sense. There's just not a whole lot to it. It's just a song that basically repeats over and over again that I'm going to heaven when I die. That's all the song does, which is great and fine. Personally, for me, I want my worship to be deeper than that and say more than that and make me think about what I'm singing. But people love it. People love it because it's fun and it reminds them of when they were younger. So, they always talk about the whatever music you listened to when you were like in high school is the style that you're going to always love. Well, this is the music that their church did when they were in high school. So it's the music they're always going to love.
Who's
Good night, Pumpkin.
Sue?
Huh?
Who's Sue?
Susie is a made-up person.
Why would you not want to be with Sue?
Because Susie can't sing. Why would you not want to be with Susie, she said. So anyways, I say all that to say this. Good night, Susie. Yeah. Oh, fantastic. More potatoes. So some people want to choose a church that is just like the church they grew up in, specifically with the music. And here's the crazy thing. Some people, not all people, some people, I'm not going to make more of a statistical statement than some. Okay? Some people will choose a church, or rather not choose a church because of the music. They couldn't care less about the preaching, which is hysterical to me. Now, I have no problem saying that that's not the case for a lot of people at my church. I bet there's a lot of people, I know there's a lot of people who chose our church because of the preaching, and the music doesn't offend them enough to make them want to leave. They don't love it, but it doesn't offend them enough. I have very, very inoffensive musical style and musical song choices. So it's nothing bad enough that makes them go, all he does is sing that rock and roll, and I can't do it. I'm leaving. You know, nothing I do is that wild and crazy to like upset
Compose
them.
is too much of a word.
Yeah.
Kyle cobbles together
That's
songs.
exactly what I do.
You know, using a few random skills with the guitar and his voice and tongue and what.
No, Pensive. We don't do tongues at my church. But yeah, so hopefully that kind of answers your question, Kirimp. Yes, people very much do. And they certainly, at least, here's the thing. It's not necessarily, it doesn't necessarily determine what church they choose. It will determine what churches they don't choose, I think is a good way to put it. Like I said, if a church has a Susie, I'm out. I'm not even considering it. And I've actually been very impressed and proud because our church used to be let's have so-and-so sing a solo. Now, we never just let anybody sing, but there were some people that probably shouldn't have been singing solos that were. But we were a church where we had special music. And what special music means is the congregation is seated listening to the music. They're not singing along. That's what a special means. We don't do that anymore. Except in, whoa, I'm stuck. Cows, I'm stuck. Cows! Excuse. Okay. Ha! So we don't do that anymore. We very much used to. And because that's what we used to do, and because that's what we, it kind of answered your question, because that's what we used to do, now that we don't, I am very happy that like I never have any pushback that it's only me and Emily that ever sing the lead on songs. I never have pushback on that. And we do that by design, not because of ego, like that's just because we know that's what's going to present the music in the best way possible, in the most consistent way possible. That's another thing I'm big on with our music. I want our music to be consistent. I don't want surprises. I need people focusing on the words they're singing, not the way it sounds different this Sunday. Every now and then I'll switch something up, but it's very rare. Very rare. Oh, but I should say this though, Kieran. There are other things that come before music, right? Like, they're gonna choose a church that's in or at least adjacent to the denomination of their choice, right? So like, a Catholic isn't gonna get to hear what my music sounds like because we ain't Catholic. Now, a Presbyterian, that's adjacent to us, they might check us out. We had a Methodist that came to our church, actually, because she couldn't find a Methodist church she liked, so she came to ours instead. So there are other more important things that pretty much everybody would choose based on first. It's all about filters. It's a church finding algorithm. Ooh, you know what? I think I kind of want to let's put some weed over here. Why not? Oh, I don't have any seeds on me. Oh, I have lots of seeds. Just kind of tucked back in here a little bit. Like the seeds jumped. Oh, I bet there's more potatoes down there. Potatoes and carrots. Oh, 10. Okay. Not nearly as many as I expected. 0 carrots. All right, so that'll get us about halfway through with this. I think maybe I'd be okay with that if it had some stone. Like down at the base of it, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's better. Yeah, because I did like the natural look of that. Now, don't know how we're going to end up going over to those hills. Let's chop down some bamboo. Oh, so y'all will love this. So Friday was the last day of kids camp. And so a lot of the other workers were going out to lunch afterwards. You know, they were going to clean up their areas and then go out to lunch afterwards. And I was like, I am not going to lunch because I have way more to do than the rest of y'all. And I am not,
My disappointment
Brett,
is immeasurable.
Brett, welcome in,
And my day
buddy.
is ruined.
I'm sorry you're disappointed. But I'm glad it's immeasurable because then it'll drive you crazy. What was I saying? I don't remember. Ooh, but I see Kiram's question. Have you ever had a member who was there just for the music or for something non-religion related? Generally, no. Oh, as I should, Brett. Generally, no. And I say generally because I don't really know for sure. I know, squirrels, dude. that we need a squirrel command, and they just go pew, kind of like this. Oh, look, Lightning Queen. No. Okay. I haven't. Oh, I was talking about kids camp. That's right. Okay, I'll get back to that. Kids camp lunch. So I haven't, but there are churches who have, I guarantee you. There are people who, but you know what? They may think they're there for the right religious reasons, but they're genuinely just there for the concert, right? So if you, and I'm going to call them out for this, but it's not their fault necessarily, but like Elevation Church, right? There's plenty of things to complain about with them. I do their music on occasion, but they put on a really good show. Boy, they put on a really good show, and it'd be really easy for someone to just go there because cool show, free concert, good music. They're very talented musicians. So kids camp lunch. So they all go off to kids camp lunch, and I'm telling the kids, hey, can y'all help me get this place set up for Sunday, and then we can be home as soon as possible. And Carter's like, Dad, what time do you think we'll be home? I was like, I would hope 1:30, maybe 2. And we were home at about 2:10, 2:15. And so I said, Dad, because I've already forgotten his friend's name. Whatever his friend's is starting a new server, and we're launching it at 1:15. I was like, okay, well, you're not going to be there for the launch, but I'll try to get you home. Oh, there was a string in there. Fantastic. I was like, cool. Okay, so somebody's starting a server, even though he had just been playing on this one. This is the problem with kids. They don't know how to play Minecraft for longer than a couple hours, and then they have to start a whole new world. A new fantastic point of view. No one to tell them no or where to go or say they're only dreaming. So they started this new world, and I told him on the way home. I was like, Carter, so what is this world like? Who's playing on it? He tells me he's playing on it and stuff. I said, okay, here's the deal. I just want you to hear me say this so that when it happens, you can say, Daddy, you were right. Yes, it is a real problem. I said, I need you to hear this so that you can say, Daddy, you were right tomorrow or in a couple days. I said, I'm going to be very generous. There will be drama on that server. So this was Friday afternoon. I said, there will be drama on the server before Sunday evening. I said, that's very generous because quite honestly, I think there's going to be drama before the sun sets. It's Saturday morning. He wakes up. Rather, I wake up and I go into his room. I was like, hey, good morning, buddy. I said, so how's the server going? He goes, no, you don't want this tea. This is middle school. Like I may do adult petty, but I do adult petty for my own enjoyment. This is, I don't understand how to interact with people. Drama. None of them do because they're immature. So I said, hey, how's the server going? He goes, oh, this is a different world. Is that a sippy cup? Because that's perfect for this. I think we're going to pretend it's a sippy cup. Let's say we're going to spill the tea on this immature drama and serve it in a sippy cup. He said, oh, this is a different world. I was like, you're on a different world. What happened to the one yesterday? Oh, well, other friend made this server. So we're playing on this one now. I was like, but didn't first friend pay for this realm? Yeah, but we're on this one now. I said, Carter, what happened? No, Carter, say the words I want to hear. No. And he's on a call with his friends on speakerphone on his phone, right? And he starts trying to tell them to tell me what happened. I said, no, I don't want to hear it from your friends. I want to hear it from your mouth. What's the word I want to hear? What happened? Finally, he says, drama. I said, Okay, what kind of drama was it? The friend who started the server, we think he was cheating. We think he was using admin cheats. Well, do you think? He's a middle school kid starting a Minecraft realm. Of course he's going to use cheats. You thought he wouldn't? And he was killing people with his admin power, so they started a whole new server. Guess what? Whoever started that one's just going to be cheating too. I know them. It's what they're going to do. Diokshk. Tell me more stories. So I'm like, okay, now I want to hear 3 more words. You said drama. You said one of the 4 words. I need 3 more words. And he looks at me. I'm like, you were right. Those are your 3 words. And he finally said it. And they don't know how to play. Because they see content creators, they watch PvP videos, they watch all this stuff, and then they're like, oh, that's so funny, we should do that. And then immediately when they start getting in the world, this is what they do. Okay, do you want to form an alliance with me? Absolutely, I do. Okay. Then they go to the other person. They're like, hey, I told him I want to form an alliance with him, but I really want to form an alliance with you. Yeah, okay. Now I'm in 2 alliances. They start playing Survivor immediately. And it's like, just play the game. You haven't, you see, what happens is they watch the content creators and they craft these storylines, which are all just made up fantasy. They're scripted. They see it and they're like, we want that. Day 1, haven't even gotten a CD place yet. Like, hey, let's go kill Tyler. Ooh, that's a fun one. Waxed, oxidized, cut copper slab. It's a lot of words. Oh no, cowboy. It's always him. And I hope he watches this VOD. I don't think he will. He told me the other day, he's like, I can only watch so much of your stuff because it's just too slow paced. He needs that PvP action. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's not what you watch me for. Cool. There we go. Okay, before we go check out Cowboy's place, I want to show y'all. Ooh. A lucky loot box. We get a leather tunic with protection 6, fire protection 7. We have to test that. And then an iron shovel, efficiency 6, silk touch. So that has knockback and armor. That's funny. Any odd things on this? Knockback resistance, attack speed. Ooh. That's interesting. So is it, I'm curious if it's like the bar. I think that is faster. The bar is faster. Hold on. Here's what we're going to do. Yeah, all of these are unbreakable, which I find really cool. Okay, watch that, right? That's faster. That is faster. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's really cool. I like that. Okay, but we need to test this fire protection. Let's go find some lava. This will surely not be a problem. Oh wait, I gotta put this on first. Oh, there's some over here. Okay, I have a bucket. Just in case. Let's break it to make sure. Okay, there is a block under there. I'm not like going to be unable to get out. Oh. I didn't put the chest on. I didn't put the chest plate on. That was our base. We needed a control. That's all that was. That was just a control. Okay. Now we have the chest plate on. Let's get our health back up. I'm a doofus. Oh. There we have our control. Oh! Half a heart finally. Yeah, now it's coming down faster, but we can swim in lava, y'all. That's pretty cool. Ooh, that looks so neat from over here. Oh, that looks so cool. Wow. This Kyle is on fire. Okay, but I wanted to show y'all a shader pack. And I think it was... Okay, Rethinking Voxels is the one that Butterbear told me about. I downloaded a lot of them. I think it was... Maybe it was Rethinking Voxels. This is the one I've been changing to. Yeah, it was Rethinking Voxels. The lighting on this one is pretty wild. Okay, it does slow down. It chugs a little bit. Put wings back on. I think it's this one. We'll find... Yeah, see that purple? Oh, the purple is so vibrant on this. You have another SMP takeover. Oh man, that was so much fun. Oh, that song was great. The glow on this is incredible. Okay, let's go check out Cowboy's place. Oh, you want me TP? Okay. I can do that. Oh, and group. There we go. Hello, fellas.
Hello.
Commence tour. Oh, look, he's still as handsome as ever. All right, Brett, thank you for the lurk.
Get in the boat.
Oh, get in the boat. Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay, boat get.
Yep. Let's lead. Yep. The statue's still amazing. He's only gotten like 3 somewhat oxidized blocks. 4.
Still has the soul patch.
Yeah, the soul patch. Oh, whoa.
Soul patch is never going away.
Oh no. It's funny, I had a funny conversation with Emily the other day where I was like, probably one of the silliest things that, like, I acknowledge it's silly, but it's just the way I am. There are people I just don't like and disagree with things they say simply because I don't like their facial hair. And it's almost, and I'm sorry if anyone here has one, but it's almost always some variation on a chin strap. I hate chin straps.
This is the great SS cowbelt.
Oh. Very nice. I need to turn you up. Boom, up.
Yep. She hasn't had her maiden voyage yet. We're scared to take her out. We don't know if she actually will sail.
Yeah, she's right at water level, so Yeah, the gigantic stone wall has yet to be textured.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, if you want, y'all can use that mod that Butterbear had made. We need to. Oh yeah, we need to post that. I need to post that file in the server chat. It makes texturing so easy.
That actually sounds great.
Yeah. I'll post that file in. Actually, I'm gonna go do it now before I forget. So please hold.
Yeah.
No, not confetti creepers. That was the most recent file he sent me. There it is. Block swap 1.0.1. Here we go. Okay. All right, we're back.
Okay. Wait. Yeah. Still working on the road.
Mhm,
If you see netherrack all throughout the world,
Ah, gotcha.
don't mind that.
Yeah.
Path gets a little bumpy here.
This cowboy's mine that he's made had to stop due to stuff at the bottom that nobody likes to interact with yet.
Ah, yeah.
Ancient cities.
Oh, you know what? I knew there was one around from when I was doing some initial flying, like looking at the world, but I didn't. I tried not to remember, see where it was.
There's 2 down there.
There's 2 down there. Fantastic. That's funny.
Yeah.
Not fantastic. And from here on out, it's his turn.
My turn.
Yeah, you built all this.
No, you built the potato and the
Oh,
carrot
yeah.
farm
potato
and the berry
and
bush
carrot-
farm.
Potato and carrot farm.
Nice.
Fine. Everything else his. So now it's his.
Yep. I like YouTube tutorials so that way, because since I haven't played Minecraft in a while,
Yeah.
definitely taking inspiration from YouTube tutorials.
Yeah.
Then I'll eventually branch out into mine once I get hang of the styles down. I was like, yeah, the castle. Well, that's not a tutorial. I still have no idea what to do with that thing.
I like the way the prismarine blocks pop from behind the windmill. That's a really good look.
Oh yeah, it's copper.
Oh what?
But, yeah,
Oh! It is
definitely.
copper. You're right. It's this.
Yeah,
It's
it
the
oxidized.
shaders. It's the shaders.
I wouldn't blame you at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm rocking some too. Let's see. Yeah. Then there's actually a path.
Ooh, I like the pathing. Good pathing.
Yeah, that's probably what we'll go with all throughout.
Yay! And you've bone mealed the sides. It's so necessary.
It is not. I don't. That's one thing we don't agree on.
Oh yeah, no, you got a bone
Yes.
meal. Okay, I will say this is a little heavy-handed on the bone meal,
Oh,
but
yes.
I think in sections to do this is very good.
I
Yeah.
just don't like the too tall. If we got rid of all the too tall,
Mm.
perfect.
Maybe the ones that are so what I would do is I would get rid of the ones like this that are touching the pathway.
Yeah.
Those are the ones I would definitely get rid of.
I don't think you meant right now.
Hey, I'm just seeing how it looks, all right?
He's just following commands. That's all it is.
Doesn't look too bad.
Ooh, I
Yeah,
like this
then,
roof.
Yeah, this one's the bee farm.
Ah, okay.
So it's got a lot of bees inside. Yeah, there's quite a few of them out right now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, then there's a little collecting system over on the backside there.
Oh,
Around.
yep. That's really pretty.
And this is mine. The front gate.
We actually got a worker up top.
Oh! Do you
Yeah.
seriously? Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
look, I'm gonna
he's-
go peek. Oh, look
He's
at
got
him.
a name too.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Larry the guardsman.
Yeah, he
How-
has not moved.
How is he just stuck there?
I don't know.
We
He was there for
don't
like
know.
4 days before we even named him.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing him there. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
He's gonna be there.
Ooh, this is beautiful.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I saw this
we're
one
back
on
to-
YouTube.
We're back to his.
Shh, 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 shh. You did a great job with it.
Yeah, YouTube did a great job with it. Other than the horse stable, that one's me. I was like, yeah, time to build something I could do. Which I think came out pretty well, though.
Dio told me to release the bees.
No, there's 48 of them. Please, no.
Brett said, Kyle, I'm going to make King Elfie commission a stream starting song from you because my brain just heard the Wellerman song again and thought of it. I would love to do that. That would be fun. Hello, Harsey. Hello, Harsey.
Yeah, still working on getting a lot of houses in place.
I love all of this stuff is done, and you're like, yeah, we're still working on some of this stuff. Yep, so you got buildings laid out. I love looking at this
Yeah.
on the map.
Yep.
What are all these? Okay, what's going on in here? All these rows are those are the villagers.
No.
No?
No. Read the sign.
Oh no.
Well, I haven't gotten
Oh,
there
yeah.
yet to see. I was looking on the map.
I had to
Ah, the
cover up
sheep.
the-
Okay. I was just seeing yellow dots everywhere, and now that makes sense.
Go in there. And
Yeah.
Click on that. Go in there and click on that terminal.
Oh,
I had to
jeez.
cover up
This
the
is-
ugliest structure known to
I've
man.
This is so ominous looking with my shaders, Carter.
Sorry.
I've already told you goodnight.
Yeah.
Go to bed. I know what they want me to do. I was trying to commentate on the lighting and the cool, like how cool it looks with these shaders. Oh, good night. Look at all the wool. That's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, it is covering up the ugliest structure known to man.
So the leaves, correct, are used because they don't prevent the grass from spreading.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. I'm just making sure I'm assuming correctly so that I can be learned.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let me go back the way I came so that I don't get stuck in here. Oh, what is this? What is this?
Yeah, this-
What is this structure you're using?
Yeah, this is where all the storage is at.
Oh, gotcha. Cool.
Yeah, it's gotten a little insane. That's why this outside big structure was necessary.
Hide the ugly.
Yeah, that's all its intended purposes was.
Oh, pretty fountain.
Yep. Then we got
Fountain bed.
grave concoctions and Butch's Butcher.
Cowbelt Valley. Ooh. Grave concoctions coming soon. Butch's Butcher. Very nice.
And we got fresh ones hanging.
Oh, the blood on the ground. I love how the live ones are tied up in there to see what's coming.
Of course.
Yeah, I think you might have already seen the sniffer farm.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, if you need any seeds, just go on
Sweet.
ahead.
Hi, little guys. Hi, little guys.
Did you see the roof pattern?
Whoops, wrong button.
You can even see it on the map.
Oh, that's great. What's the purple flying around like crazy in there.
Uh,
I wonder if that.
it might be the minecart.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
exactly what it is. Yep. That would make sense for the. Yep, Dio knew what it was.
Oh yeah, that thing's zooming.
All right,
Yeah,
so what
apparently
are we working on
a
over here?
Blacksmith.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, in progress.
Yep.
Eventually, we're gonna have a cathedral up on the next to the wolf.
Oh, cool.
Area. Yeah, it's basically where all those oak trees are at.
Yeah.
Then yeah, castle's still. I haven't been back to this in a while, other than finishing walls. Mainly on like the right side, which is completely done. It's just a lot of it is filling in walls. That's
so cool.
mainly been it.
Nice little interior courtyard.
Yeah.
Okay, this is let me fly around. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, and it goes, oh yeah, connecting up into the mountain back here. Oh, this is fantastic.
Yeah, that's what I plan to do for the other side as well.
Ooh, the clouds are very cool in these shaders. All right, yep, then coming back out this side. Coming back around here. And then connected up here.
Yeah, so it's pretty much just that left side that needs to be completed.
Uh-huh.
And then I don't know what to do with the rest. I ain't got that far yet. So I've been working on a bunch of other projects too, along with Cowboy. He's got his industrial park. I got my whole.
Oh, that's funny. So what's this dude up here selling? Just books?
Oh, yeah, I think he's what was it?
That was
Efficiency
your,
3?
Yeah, that was your efficiency when you realized that your pickaxe wasn't working with the beacon.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Ooh, cool stairs. I like slab stairs. They're fun.
Oh, yeah,
and this is an interesting like dimension and pattern and shape that I don't think I've ever done.
Yeah, this one's the right tower's all Cowboy.
Oh, we got another guardian over here, or guardsman.
Man, he's been in there a while too.
I wonder if, you know what? I bet it has something to do with, and maybe not a permanent problem, but maybe they were existing as I updated the mods, because we got that mod. We have them, or did I ever install that mod? I think I did. Yeah, I installed a mod that allowed creepers. That allowed mob griefing, but creepers don't blow up stuff. And so I wonder if it has something to do with that mod. That's the only thing I can think.
Could be.
Like they existed as I was like changing settings or something and restarting the server, but I don't know. I don't know enough about that stuff.
Yeah.
So you want to see the other two projects real quick?
Yeah.
They're easy to work.
Yeah.
What do you want to start with? Belt, you want to go to the hole or you want to go to the industrial?
I think the hole's pretty explanatory. We could definitely see that.
Alright.
Oh, I'll TP to y'all.
Yeah.
Or wait. Read industrial first. I didn't understand.
Oh, industrial.
No, that's
On
fine.
my way.
That's fine. Ah, so these are all the things that Kyle doesn't understand. Wait, what does this say? Okay, cowbelt industry? That's terrific. Oh, that's funny.
Yep.
That's the the smelter system.
Oh, gotcha. All right, sugarcane over here. Oh. As soon as I stepped in here, my frames, like, I could feel it chugging. And I think it's from all the
Definitely them
glass and the
shaders.
lighting and stuff from those shaders.
Yeah.
Very cool. That I mostly understand.
And this is the start of the Emerald Bank.
Ah. Hello, fine gentlemen. So wait, how are they stuck? Oh, they're in honey blocks.
Yep.
That's cool. I like that way better than, like, normal sticking.
Trap them in a hole. And
Yeah,
call it a day.
that's cool. Pew pew. What's up in the sky?
AFK
That-
platform.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, we got a squid farm over here.
Ah. That's cool. It's kind of mesmerizing. Wait, what is this? Oh, geez, what is that? Oh, oh, okay, this takes you up.
Yep.
Okay. I just saw particles and I panicked.
Yep, this one takes you up and the other one takes you down. Yeah, these ones are great. They don't take XP from you.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I had not even seen these yet. I was thinking y'all had, like, somehow added mods to the server.
Maybe.
Not for lack of trying.
So that's pretty much all we got for here right now.
Okay.
And
To the hole.
then to the hole.
The hole.
You've got a salesman in your hole.
Yeah. Yep. These animals don't like to leave. It's like they're stuck here forever until the bottom.
So is this just for general mining purposes, or do you have a grand hole plan?
Generally just for mining purposes at the moment. What the in the world?
Oh, you have a new friend in the hole. Come on, drop down, drop
Indeed,
down,
get
drop
in the
down,
hole.
drop down. There you go. Yay! Look at that. What do you think?
This
Take care of him.
This yep. Not gonna be a problem at all. I'll actually, you know what? Now I got a plan. An area just for this.
Now you know what you're gonna do. Yeah.
Yep.
So out of the hole, we have 33,337 grass blocks. 17,000.
You can see it all there.
17,279 dirt blocks. 14,000 cobblestone.
With 14,000 stone
14,000
Yep.
regular stone.
and somehow a bunch of cod.
That's from the Guardian farm.
Oh, gotcha,
Oh,
gotcha.
yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's too funny.
The cobblestone is mainly just to fund my redstone addiction.
Yeah, I originally had like 9,000, but then that all disappeared. And I'm like, wait, where'd all this go?
Yeah. What did I do with it? I had all this money.
Cowboy redstone addiction.
We were talking last night. It's like, where'd all the cobblestone go? And I was like, 3 stacks of pistons, 3 stacks of observers.
Redstoning is expensive.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's why I don't do it. It has nothing to do with ability. And
of course.
Let's see.
You forget that I was watching when you built your little bamboo farm in the spire.
It worked. It worked. All that scaffolding, it worked. It doesn't have to be perfect or as efficient as possible. It just has to work. Actually, it doesn't even have to work. It doesn't even have to do that. All right. Well, I will be coming back to check on my giant friend.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That is too cool.
I guess, yeah. I think you could probably see the Guardian farm too.
Oh, cool.
So just in case you want to get some stuff.
Yeah.
Here it is here. Same thing. Teleporter on the left side.
Ah, gotcha. So you AFK up here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Cool.
they'll come up and I'll come down.
Oh, it sounds so cool. All right, so where is this? I keep looking at the map to like see where we are in relation.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So we're just northwest.
Yeah. The hole's like 14,000 blocks out.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, there it is. Cool. All right, I get that one? Yeah, I got that one. Well, very good. Thank you for the tour, fellas.
No problem.
I'm going to go wrap up stream.
Sounds good.
All right, well, I think we're going to end it there for tonight, folks. We got that much done. And what else did we do? We did other stuff. Oh, I did some planting. That's what I did. Yeah, we're going to spread out more of these crops. I think we're going to do flowers or something down here. Brielle gave me some to get those started, at least. So I think that'll do it for this evening. Thank you all so much for hanging out and watching. And we'll see you all tomorrow night. Yeah, adios. Goodbye.